Hi everyone, it's Annalisa from In the Hidden Kingdom. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about what are some indicators that you really are on the twin flame journey. And these are questions that you'll have to ask yourself to validate your own intuition, whether you are or are not on the twin flame journey. So the first one would be that when you met your twin flame, you would go through a spiritual awakening. And what does that mean? That means that you now are realizing that there is more to the planet than what you see, right? With your eyes, right? You now have activated all your clair senses, and you understand that there is much more to Earth than just being a human being, and you are searching for more information in helping you grow in the upper realms. So the awakening will have you question a lot of things in your life. And that is really important, because if you're not having a spiritual awakening, then this is not a twin flame journey. And another indicator would be that you are going through ego death. And ego death can also be considered the dark night of the soul, which is a terminology that is often used during this journey. And that can happen once or can happen several times during your journey, which brings on a lot of emotions, negativity, depression, anxiety, sadness, crying, not wanting to go out. So all of those can contribute to the dark night of the soul, because your twin flame, your other self, activated your soul. And when they leave you is typically when the dark night of the soul occurs, typically. And your soul goes into soul shock and doesn't understand what the heck is going on. But all of this is normal on this journey. So if you have not gone through the dark night of the soul, then you may not be on a twin flame journey. That doesn't mean that you may not have a spiritual awakening. You can still have a spiritual awakening and not be on the twin flame journey. But that brings ego death, and where you question everything and everyone in your life. Your career doesn't quite make sense anymore. Where you live quite doesn't make sense anymore. Perhaps some of your friends start falling away, and your finances may not look the same. So there are a lot of things that can happen during ego death, and you're realizing that it's your mind that is keeping you prisoner. And you realize that there's so much more going on here than just your mind and your body. You're realizing that you have a soul, you have a spirit, and it's all about connecting to your soul. And as you do that, anything that your ego believes to be true will start falling away. Not to say that all of the ego is bad. No, some of the ego that you have is important in your life, but when it keeps you back from, when it makes you feel bad about yourself and it contributes to your wounds, then the ego is not good, and it keeps you in fear and in lack energy. So all of that is going to be triggered because your journey, this twin flame journey, activates all of your core wounds. And so that is a big part of the twin flame journey. You will also have a Kundalini activation, which begins at the base of your spine and comes through all your chakras up through your crown. And that doesn't happen all of a sudden typically, because your energy chakras may be blocked. So as you do the inner work, then your chakras become unblocked. And as you begin to align with your soul and your soul mission, then your Kundalini makes its way and spirals through those beautiful chakras that you have. And as you do that, you raise your vibration as well. So if you have not had a Kundalini awakening, then you might not be on a twin flame journey. And your twin flame is not a brother or a sister or a mother or a father or an animal. Your twin flame will be your divine masculine, and you are the divine feminine. 99%, if you are listening to me, you will be the divine feminine. So it cannot be any of those other parties, or a friend cannot be a twin flame, because there is that sexual energy that takes place, and that is a part of this journey, this meeting your other self. As you are the divine feminine, they will be the divine masculine. So, so those are areas that would contribute to you knowing that you are on this twin flame journey. In addition, when you met your twin flame, whether you met them in person or you met them on video, or you met them briefly online, in whatever means that you met your twin flame, and you would have that feeling, whether you're simply conversing online, or you met in person, or you can even meet in the upper realms. But it is a connection of feeling like you are at home. So it's a very peaceful type of connection, and it is the most powerful connection of love, because how you feel for your twin flame and how they feel about you, which is the same soul, is the same type of love that the divine has for you. But you would get that feeling of, you feel like you're at home. So those are a few really big indicators that you have met your other self. And although we call them twin flames, it's important to not get attached to the label, but I guess that will be another video. So those are really big indicators that you met your twin flame. And so the journey begins. And it's not easy to navigate the twin flame journey, especially in the beginning, that bubble love phase before separation happens, because everything is so beautiful at the time. And when they leave, you don't understand what the heck happened. But just know that this is all part of the journey, so you can start connecting to your soul, which has been fragmented out, and you want to kind of get those fragments back to your soul. And although your soul is whole, it's sort of like, because of all the conditioning, the soul fragments somewhat outwards. So it's bringing it all back and realigning with your soul. Your soul is perfect, and your soul does not judge, and the soul just is, and has always been, and will always be, which also means that your twin flame has always been with you and will always be with you. So it can be lonely on this journey, especially if you don't have the right support. And there is so much information out there that really feeds the energy in pushing the energy, which is not where you want to be. You don't want to push the energy, because they will only keep running. So you don't have to do the journey alone. I am here to support all of you. That is my soul mission right now, is to support those that need guidance. I do have one-on-one sessions available. I have a Twin Flame private group on Facebook, Twin Flames Journey of Self, and a page in the Hidden Kingdom. So feel free to reach out. I know that I couldn't have done the journey by myself, and I tried to do it myself, and it's hard, and it can be really hard. And with the right support, it makes it so much easier, and you really understand what the journey is all about, and that's really key. So I hope all this information is resonating with all of you, and I'm sending you so much love.